Hi guys, it's Stacey. Welcome back to another video. I thought we'd do another skincare video today because I really like making these and you guys seem to like watching them. So today I'm going to show you guys my face massage routine and a Gua Sha tutorial, and the reason I'm separating them is because I know not everyone has a Gua Sha or different facial tools, and I don't necessarily think you need one to give yourself a face massage. So I'm going to show you guys kind of two separate routines. And if I'm being honest, I have a Gua Sha, but I don't use it as much. I like to use my hands. I just feel like I can really get in there a little more, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. So I'm going to get right into it. I like to do a little face massage every now and then, and I try to do it once a week. Just because, number one, it feels nice, especially when I do it around my eye area. I'm constantly on my phone, I'm constantly on my computer, and you're constantly using your eye muscles as a result. And so whenever I like give myself a little face massage in this area, it just feels really nice. And also, it's just really good to get that lymphatic drainage, to get the blood flowing. The way I like to think of it is like when you get like a body massage, it feels really nice, it feels really relaxing, you soothe the muscles, you relax your body, and you're kind of doing the same thing to your face. We have muscles in our face that we use all the time, and so it's also important to take care of them. So this is a super simple routine, and what I love about this is that you can make it as short or as long as you want. So if I want to do it for 2 minutes, I'll do it for 2 minutes. If I wanted to do it for 5 minutes, I'll do it for 5 minutes. And if I want to do it for 10 minutes, I'll do it for 10 minutes. So you can really adapt to your own schedule and your routine. So before I start, I always make sure I wash my face first. So I just wash my face. I didn't put any of my serums on or any of my creams just because I've noticed that if I do that first and then decide to massage my face, I notice some of the product coming off. So I do it before I apply my products, but I do cleanse my face first just to make sure my face is clean. You can do this in the morning, you can do this at night, really whenever is convenient for you. So I'm going to spray my face with a rose spray. This is a hydrating facial spray, and it just feels nice and kind of hydrates the skin and kind of gets it ready for the massage. So I'm just going to apply this first. This is by Grace and Stella. It's called Spray All Day, and it's their rose spray. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to wash my hands quickly. And the reason I'm doing this is because I was touching my camera, and I like to make sure my hands are clean before I touch my face. So if you didn't wash your hands, please do that. So in terms of what you use to do the actual massage, I like to use a face oil, but I also find that you can use a moisturizer or really anything that's very hydrating. But I do prefer face oil, and the one I'm using is the Way of Will Rice Bran and Tea Tree face oil. I'm actually running out of it. I have like just enough to do this, so I have to order another one. I'm like reaching that point where all my skincare products are running out and I have to reorder all of them. And I'm gonna take about that much. You don't really need that much because, especially if you're using like an oil, they're very oily. So you just need a little bit. And I'm just gonna apply it on my face before I go in. And I always like to start my eye area. Like I said, I feel like this is the one place where I feel most relief when I massage. The skin under your eyes is very thin, it's very soft, so it's important to be gentle with it. So I kind of just like take my fingers and I tap, kind of like wakes the skin up a little bit. And then I like to apply a little bit more pressure. And when I get here at my temple, I like to massage here. Super relaxing, and it just feels so good. And I'm not afraid to apply some pressure here, so I kind of really go in. And I'm just using like these two fingers, but use whichever fingers work best for you. You can use these two as well. And you do this however long you feel like you need to, because obviously, you know, we're all tense in different parts. And so then I also like to go into the eyebrow area, and I'll like pull, I'm gonna look totally crazy, but I'll like pull at them, like take them in between my fingers and pull at the skin. And then I'll like hook my fingers like this and massage over them. And again, it's like this whole eye area that we're constantly using all day. So now I'm going to take these little hooked fingers and I'm going to go into my forehead a little bit. And I find that right around this area, I hold a lot of tension, so I like to just go in and press down. And I'll go like up and I'll go out and bring it down. And then I'll go in straight lines. And then I'll take my fingers, kind of like hook them like this, and go into my jawline and lift up. You can do one hand at a time if it's easier. And then I'll take those fingers and go into my cheekbones. Or just do one at a time. And then I take my hands and then I actually just like massage my face. All over. And if you need like a little more oil or moisturizer, go ahead and apply that anytime you feel. Just go in circles. And then we're gonna go like around the mouth area. So just like go up. So these are your laugh lines right here. And if I smile, you can see those lines. So I like to work those lines a little bit. So I'll take my hands and kind of just go up. So now we're like lifting up. And when you do these massages, you want to try to lift up as much as you can. Like I was showing you a little bit of lymphatic drainage so you could like, you know, drain your face, but you also, for most moves, I try to lift up so you can defy gravity and kind of, you know, lift your skin. I like to go into my nose, so I'll go like up and out, up and out. And a lot of people have sinus problems, especially in the winter. Like I know my dad struggles with that. And if you do, just go in and like massage your sinus area. We're gonna go into the forehead one more time. And we're just gonna go up. So now we're gonna go into the neck and the chest area. I always emphasize to always apply your skincare products in these areas. So I like to go in an upwards motion. And I even do this when I apply like my cleansers, my serums, as you guys have probably seen. So you're gonna go and lift up. I like to do this as well. And then the chest area, you can kind of just like go out. And if, you know, you want to go like around your collarbone, you can just like massage that. So now I'm going to show you guys a few of the things I like to do with my Gua Sha. This is just a jade stone Gua Sha. And when I use this, there are a few things that I like to do in particular because of its shape. So number one is cheekbones. Right along the cheekbones, and you want to make sure it's flat. Like don't like do that. And sometimes if I get to the very edge, I just hold it. And then, of course, along the jawline. And you always want to make sure your face feels smooth when you're doing this, not like you're pulling at your skin. And if it feels like that, then you need more oil or moisturizer or whatever you're using. And then, I love using this for my neck. Although I love using my hands on my neck, I do prefer using my Gua Sha on my neck because I feel like it just really gets in there. So I'm using this little part. I'm just lifting. And I like to go behind my neck as well. Just feels really nice. And then you can also use this on your chest. So I'll just go in like that. And then I also like to take the flatter part of it on my forehead and like push up. And I like to go in this little like squiggly movement. And I'm a little careful here because I tend to break out a lot on my forehead. So if you do have any acne or any bumps, make sure to avoid those areas. Don't just like go over your acne. Avoid them. Be a little more gentle in those areas. And then I also like to take this pointy part and go into my temple. Again, the laugh lines. And you can also go into the brows. And that is it. I hope you guys really like this. This is like major self-care, and I know some people may be thinking like, I don't have the time for that. But you don't have to do this every day. You can do it once a week. You can do it once every other week, or you can do it every day if you want. I like to do it at least once a week, which is why I spend a little more time on it. But if you start to incorporate some of these moves, even like a minute a day into your skincare routine, it can really be very helpful and just help you relax and unwind. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.